I just got back from a trip up north. Not really the north, but as a southerner, anything further than Stevenage counts as north to me. The one thing that literally everybody I met said after I told them I'm from Essex was, "Why on earth would you come here?" And every single time I wanted to say, "Well, have you been to Essex?" But I didn't want to just spread doom and gloom to every person I spoke to. So usually I'd just say something like, "Oh, it's just so nice here, everyone's so friendly." It wasn't the full truth, but I wasn't lying. It's hard to put into words how I feel about where I live. On the one hand, I have a decent house, family, friends, some lovely green spaces, and opportunity right at the doorstep, being just half hour from London. But something just doesn't feel right around here for me anymore. Life in this part of suburban Essex feels more fit for families, retired couples, just a generally older demographic. Things feel slower. There's very little for people my age to actually do outside of the city on a local level. And to be honest, as much as I love it, London is really overwhelming sometimes. It's a very hectic place. It's only after I spend my time away that I realise it the most. It sounds so cliche, but there's just not a lot to do around here. I think that's partly why I end up feeling so happy when I travel to other places. Everyone I met was so friendly. Everything felt so pretty and clean. History, culture, more things to do than you could fit in a year. I'm not sure why I loved it so much. Maybe I'm just looking at it through rose-tinted glasses. Maybe it's because Nottingham's a uni city, and I just felt a sense of belonging being in a place where the majority of people are a similar age to me. Maybe it's because where I live, I have the options of 3 to 4 small pubs or a single bowling alley as my choice of local leisure activity. Maybe it's just because the sun came out and it was warm for once. Or maybe it's because it really is just a nicer place. Maybe those people who'd seemed shocked as to why I'd even visit a place they deemed as a shithole were just as unaware as I was. It's not until you explore, meet people, and experience things you don't usually do that it really puts your own life into perspective, for better or for worse. Even if it's just going a few towns over, I really do appreciate England sometimes. I turned 25 today. Quarter of a century living in Essex, and who knows how many years more it'll be. I'm definitely not loving it here anymore, but I don't hate it either. Whenever I find myself bored at home or getting ready to go on a night out in the same singular pub, I start thinking, it won't be like this forever, right? I say to myself. Just like I said last year. But hey, I've got free will. I've got plenty to be happy about. I may have things tie me down sometimes, but that's okay. I still get to explore, travel to these places, meet new people, and experience it. I was there. Whilst it's not my day-to-day, I got to see it. For a few days, I became a part of it. And I'm really happy that I did.
He had it out